Hello everyone, so today I am making this video to participate in the debate competition hosted by FFL from TDTU. I would like to introduce myself a little bit before moving on to my speech. My name is Phương. I have been studying in TDTU for 3 years and my major is English. So let's move on to my speech. When I was in grade 6, I was not really fond of raising hand to answer teachers' questions, so I usually stay silent in all classes. Until one day, my English teacher told me to read him a passage. And when I finished reading, he looked at me with a doubtful expression and he asked, "Do you take any extra classes outside?" And I told him I don't, because my family wasn't have the best condition back then. He didn't believe me though. He called my parents after the class and he asked them if what I said was true or not. And when he found out it was true, he started calling me more often in his class. Maybe to read some passages or to answer his questions or just to read some vocabularies that he asked me to. It is a really motivating way to encourage your student to participate in your class, and he acknowledged my strengths, so he pushed me to do it, to do what benefit me, and I'm really thankful for that. Moving on to when I was in grade 7, I didn't raise hand either. I also sit silent, just like what I did in grade 6. And one day my English teacher called me. She told me to read a passage, and after I finished reading, she had the same expression and the same questions as my English teacher in grade 6. And I answered the same. I did not take any extra classes outside because of my family condition. She compliments my accent a lot and she said she likes it. She told me to keep on improving it. And so I did. And then in the next class, she told me to replace the class monitor job, which is to stand in front of the class, to read the readings in the books, and then choose someone else to do it again. I was so happy to do it for the first time because that was the very first time I get to stand in front of my class using an English, using the language that I'm confident in to present in front of them. And a few months later, my teacher asked me if I want to participate in the debate competition by our district. I was so nervous because standing in front of a large crowd filled with strangers is very different from standing in front of your class with your friends. But then I discussed with my parents and they told me it would be a great opportunity for me to learn some new things. So I agreed the offer, and my teacher gave me the topic and she told me to prepare it in the next month. In that whole month, I've been burning the midnight oil. I've been putting effort into that speech. I read it again and again and again, day by day. And when the competition is over, I got the consolation prize. Although it wasn't a big deal because it wasn't the first prize, but it's still a huge achievement to me because that was the first time that I've ever earned something by myself. And since then, I've been motivated to talk more, to be more active in class, to raise my voice more, and I've been having good memories about presenting. In secondary school, high school, or even university. And all of that success of mine, all of that confidence of mine couldn't came if it wasn't for my teachers in secondary school. I really appreciate what they did to me because if it wasn't for them, I was not the person I am today. And that is the end of my speech. Thank you all for listening.